Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on and figure out how to do a game over screen and a win-lose message of some sort. So we're going to go over to the, first of all, let me show you something controlled by a boolean. We're going to go to the game attributes down here. This is actor attributes. This has to deal with scene, and this is the game attributes. There's a lot of crazy stuff here, but for right now, I'm just going to set plus, and I'm going to talk about a boolean, which is a true or false question. So I go ahead and hit a boolean, and my question mark, or my boolean, we're just going to call it win question mark. Did I win or not? If I check mark it, it sets it for true. If I don't check mark it, it sets it initially for false. All right. So let's take a look at what we may do with this. And again, with game over, I'm just going to take this as a scene. Notice I'm up here on the scenes tab, and I grabbed it and I moved it up. So just for the moment, I'm going to put any of my gameplay down here at the end. I just want to see if these screens work. So from game over, it would be nice to have a reset button. So if I go here to restart and I drag it onto the screen, in theory, I'm curious. Let's find out. This is where we write directions, start, and it went on. So good. So good. You can tell that I've opened up actually what's called a prototype, which I'd rather not do. I should have just done this all in the coding over here, which was be prototype coding. I've kind of opened up an instance, but it's really no big deal, at least for right now for this particular purpose. All right, so that button still works on both the game over screens and everything else. So let's talk about a game over message for a moment. And again, we're going to do an if-then statement rule. And here's how I like to do this. I like to talk about the Boolean itself. So this is going to be an attribute conditional. And we're going to go down and we're going to find that game attribute. So if attribute game, and we put in here called win question mark. If that's true, then we're going to display text. And what we're going to display text here in this case is win. And we're going to do it in, I don't know, how about light green? Okay, else, let me move this up a little bit for you. Else, we're going to display text. We're going to type in lose. We're going to do that in some sort of lighter red, I suppose. Let's go with that one. Kind of pinkish mauve, I guess I would call it. I really don't need a wrap text inside actor for either one of these because it's really not going to be big enough. I could make the font bigger. Let's go to 40. Go to 40. Okay. So we haven't pulled this on the screen yet, game over message, and I'll move this out of the way so we can, but understand what it says. If this Boolean is true, print win. Else, that would mean it was false, print lose. So this is how I like to handle a game over screen. So if I go down here and I put in game over message and I drag it to the middle of the screen, and maybe I'll make it a little bigger here, same as we did before. Center him up a little bit. All right, we'll go to color again on this particular actor. I'm going to go to actor. I'm going to go to color. And on actor color, I'll double click alpha again. This is really giving me a hard time today. Come on, buddy, you can do it. All right, it doesn't want to work with me. Actor, color, double click, alpha, there we go. We're going to set him to 0. And now if we run it, remember that I check marked that thing, so it's set to true. So when I hit start here, we should see a restart button, and we should also see a win message. There we go, we won. If I hit start, I would get nothing at all because it says go to the next scene, and the next scene is blank. Back to editor. So again, it's going start, it's going game over, and then it's going initial scene. All right, so let's check out and see if we can make it say lose. So all I want to do here is control the Boolean down here on the game attributes. So on the game attributes, I'm going to uncheck this, which means that now it's false, and I'm going to run it again. This is where we write directions. We say start, and of course we have a lose message this time. And again, the reset button will work on both ones. And so there we have reset buttons, win, lose screens, and those type of things covered for today. Thanks.